Okay, right here I have a picture of one of my dogs, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to upload my other one, okay, my second dog. All right, so I'm gonna come here to my upload files, and I click on the picture that I want, and then it's gonna show a picture like this. So what I want to do is to remove the background. So I'm gonna go right here, click on the picture, and then you have a menu showing up on the top. Then you click on that and magically your background disappears. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna crop her body, and so I can not have a space that I don't need also, so I get rid of that, and I only want her face. Okay, now I have her only face. I have my two faces right here, and one is smaller than the other one, so it's okay if they look like, you know, about the same size. It's all right, because I'm going to go and do my measurements in a moment. But right now, I'm just personalizing my images. Okay, I'm gonna make it bigger right here because I'm gonna be looking for the hat for her. So now I go to elements, and you can type Christmas hat, or you can also do holiday hats. And don't forget, don't forget that if you have Canva Pro, which is a premium membership, is gonna show with the crown. If you don't have it, then you can only choose the ones that don't have the hat, the crown. In this case, like this, for example, this one, you can choose that one. You can also choose, what is another one that did not have the crown? Any of them that don't have the crown, okay, you can choose that. In this case, I am looking for, I'm gonna do this one for my dog. All right, I'm gonna choose that one. And then how do you size an image? It's really easy, let me show you. So this is an image that I have, and let me just make it bigger. So in this case, it's a lot bigger than my dog. So what I'm gonna do right here is click on the image and then go to the corners and select the corner right there, and then look at that. You kind of drag it to the size that you want. So in this case, it still is too big. So I'm gonna click on the image, go to the corners, and ta-da, there we go. So now what I'm gonna do after this, I am going to round my corners of my doggy right there. Okay, now I'm going to group my two images together. All right, this one is done. So now what I'm going to do next is go to this one, and I'm just going to make it bigger just for me to have a better sense of what kind of hat I think it will look good on her. But before I do that, I want to edit my picture and see if I can have her a little bit more browned. I'm gonna do the fresco, and let's see if I can have her. Now that's too brown. Maybe this one. I want something that is a little bit darker. I think this one is the one, the intensity. That one is too yellowishy, but maybe this one, there we go, okay. So now let's go again. What do we do? Let's just say that I don't know where to find a hat for her. Very easy. You go to your left corner right here, where on this menu, where you see this menu right here, and you click on elements. And last time we did the search for holiday hats. If I wanted to, I can do Christmas hats too. And I'm gonna do Christmas hats and see what it shows. Okay, and then it shows a variety. The ones with the crown are the ones with the paid membership. The ones that don't have the crown are the ones that are free. All right, so I continue and I'm gonna go and see which one will look better or will look which one should will look cute on. Let's see if this one. Well, if I can make it bigger, then I will see. If I can make it smaller, I meant. Okay, well, I like this one, but I'm not sure if I want this white. So I'll pass on this one. Let's see if I can find another one that is also cute. What about this one? Let's see if this one, let's see how she looks. Well, gonna like it. And I can adjust it. Look at this arrow right here. I can adjust it to the angle that I like. I kind of like it like that. So now I'm gonna group my two images. Okay, now that I have my two images like that, now I'm gonna make them the size that I want. And this is going to be the size of my paper. So what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to do one for her and one for her, leaving a little bit of a space between them. Okay, so I don't want to start 2, 2. I'm going to do 5 and 5. There we go. So now I'm going to do her right here, and then I'm going to duplicate her. I'm going to put it there. Then I'm going to duplicate her. Duplicate, and I'm going to put her right there. Not to separate it, not to together either. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to duplicate her. And I'm going to do more because I'm going to need more. Okay. So now I'm going to do her right there. And I'm going to do more, duplicate. I'm going to have her there. And I'm going to duplicate until I fill all my page. Okay. Okay. Now I have right here, I'm going to group. Okay, group my whole design, group, and I'm going to share, and I'm going to download right here, and download as a PNG. And I'm going to do Christmas dogs. Okay, now I am going to go is right here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my Word. I'm going to do new blank document, and I'm going to insert my picture. And what I'm going to do right here, I am going to switch it. Do you see what I'm doing right here? I am going to switch it like that. Okay, that way, because the size of my paper, is 8.5 5 by 14 is legal size. I do want this to be bigger. Okay, so now I am going to make it the size that I want my design. Don't worry too much if you say, oh no, now it's not showing, it's all distorted, it's okay, because you know what, we are going to stretch it this way right here until we have about 10.11, 10.6, not 10.11, 10.6, around that. Okay, so I have 7.7 about that, which is a good size. If you like, depending on what the length you like, if you like your design to be lower, kind of touching your shoes, then you might want to go a little bit lower here. But if you like your design kind of started right where the ankle starts, then probably 7.5, 7.7, around that, depending on the size of your socks, it will be good. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to just make it 7.7 because I do want it a little bit lower. Okay, so I want it here, and then I want 10 point, making sure that it's 10.6, 10.7, 10.6 right there on my right straight to the edge. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit like that so I have a little bit of a space. Okay, right here, and that's it. I'm gonna do 7.7, and I think I am all the way to the top. Okay, so now I'm going to send this to the print, but one advice that I can give you is don't start right there to the edge right here to print. Allow your printer to have a little bit of room right here in this area, so when it feeds, it doesn't start printed right away, and you are giving your printer a little bit of room or a little bit of time to feed and then start printing. If you put it right on the edge, then you are telling your printer to start printing right away, which it's okay, the printer can do that. However, sometimes we get those jams, we have those bad stains right here with spares that we don't want. So I usually try to leave some space right here, making sure that obviously you have your 14 right here, your space, it's not, your image is not all the way down, but you allow your printer to start feeding and then start printing. All right, so now I have the size that I want, and I'm going to send this to the print. Okay, so now let's go to print. I'm gonna show which printer. And I want presentation paper matte. I want high. I do not want by the directional printing. I want mirror, which in this case, it doesn't really matter because I don't have any text. And I'm gonna go to my advanced settings because I want to do Adobe RGB. And I do my brightness 3. Contrast 4, density 6. Okay, and I'm gonna go to maintenance, and I'm gonna match my density to 6. Go say 6 right there. Okay, and hi, I have my legal. Okay, and then print. And just say yes. Okay, and now that I have my prints, what I'm gonna do next, I am going to start working with my sock. I already have it right here in my speaker tumbler. And what I'm gonna do right here, I'm just gonna get rid of the dust. And what I'm gonna do, I just do the lint roller right here. And I'm gonna do the same one with the second one, and just the same thing with the second one in just a moment, but I'm just gonna get rid of my humidity. And I have my heat press warming up right now. I gotta get a high at 395 because I'm gonna press them for 37 seconds. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm just going to adjust, and I am going to get rid of the humidity. By the way, this is the tumbler that I use all the time just to warm it up. Because remember, we should not leave it with not a tumbler to heat up. Okay, so this is way too tight. And what I'm doing right now, I'm just getting rid of the humidity. That's all I'm doing. So I'm just doing few seconds here. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other one once I'm ready to press. 3, way too tight, way too tight. They need to be a little bit looser. But don't forget, we have to struggle a little bit. If it opens and closes, and I am not really struggling just a tiny bit, then what is going to happen, your images are not going to be fully either transferred, or they're going to come deformed, or some sort is going to have some sort of distortion when it comes to your image. So we want to adjust our heat press in a way that we struggle a little bit. Like right here, I need to change my angle, and let me go around that way. That way I can do it better without maybe not blocking the camera. So I am struggling too much right here. It's too tight. So what does that mean? That means that I need to loosen it just a little bit. And just keep trying until I find a happy medium. A medium where I struggle a little bit to close, but it's not like super hard. Okay, that way my socks are nice and tight. Okay, so let's just kind of find it right here. It still is way too tight, and probably what I did, I was doing some maybe this is the one, and I don't know why I can't open it. Close it. I can close it. Okay, and oh, there you go, right here. There you go. And now what I'm going to do right here is close it in a way that is nice and tight. There you go. I was just a matter of finding the right angle. That's all I needed. Okay, now to open it, I struggle a little bit. Okay, now that is the right pressure. Now what I'm going to do is do my socks, do my print. And I have my heat right here. Okay, I'm going to just put this one, this one is the other one. I'm going to quickly get rid of the dust. Ooh, I forgot it was hot. Okay, and let's change our length. And just kind of go around to get rid of our wrinkles right here. Okay, so now I'm gonna make sure that it is not, my lines are straight. My line, Not my lines are straight. My lines are not like this. My lines are straight. All right. Once my lines are nice and straight, I am going to now place my print, place my image around my tablet. Okay. Right, let's do it. And make sure that I have it in a way that is facing the faces down so I don't do it upside down. Okay, and let me move this a little bit out of the way. Making sure that I do it nice and tight, tight, tight. There we go. I'm gonna have okay, nice and tight. The other one nice and tight too. If I think that it has too much right here, what I'm gonna do is just carefully, I can cut a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you why. The socks on the top have a little bit of a seam, and that makes our sock, our paper, or that makes our paper to be a little bit tiny, smaller than the rest. So we just have to be mindful of that because of that little seam. Now, if you are a perfectionist and you want your socks to be seamless, okay, you don't want any lines there, then that's okay. Then what I'm going to encourage you is just to make sure that when you do your computer work, is just to look at the seams, look at the edges of your graphic, and then kind of visualize that around your sock. Okay, 397 and 37 seconds. 395, 37 seconds. Yes. Okay. So now let's put our sock inside and take this out of the way. And I make sure that I have my tape on top. That way it gives me a good visual for me to know which part I've done and which part is the one that I need to do. Okay, and quickly, and then I'm going to rotate it close. Oof. Okay, it's been a few seconds now. It still is hot to the touch, so I'm just not going to, I'm gonna still wear my gloves, and I'm gonna remove my tape carefully. Put it right here. And let's see. Look at these faces. These cute faces. I love this. And look at that. Perfection. Perfection of a sock. Okay, now let's do the other one. Okay, everyone, look at the socks. How adorable. How adorable, beautiful colors. And the most important thing, I think that we can surprise our families and friends, with a nice handmade gift. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you haven't subscribed, I always welcome new subscribers. Give me a like and subscribe if you like my video. All right, good luck.